It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Paris High School. We have Paris Tiger Baseball ready to roll for you this afternoon. The Lady Tigers not in action today. They will win by forfeit to the same Mount Carmel Aces. So they've got the day to get a little practice in over there.
Yep. Not a very good day for practice, though.
If you got to be cold, I'd rather be playing a game.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit around and practice. Let me do something that counts. For the Tigers today, leading it off at shortstop will be Reed Stuck. Batting second in center field, Brady Krippus. Pitching today, batting third, Chance Lehman. The DH, batting cleanup again, will be Ethan Curl. Sean Dunn will be over at first base. Batting fifth at second will be Landon Ingram. At third base, batting sixth, Sebastian Doherty. Jackson Dingley will be out in right field, batting seventh. In the eighth spot will be Carter Eastham, our catcher. And rounding out the order out in left field will be Ty King, batting ninth.
All righty, Beads. And for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces, they make a long trip up Route 1 for a little conference contest today. Their leadoff batter will be number 13, Preston Will. He'll be their right fielder. Batting second will be number 4, Jackson Browning. He'll be their second baseman. Batting third will be number 5, Andrew Gillahan. He'll be their shortstop. Dakota Mounts will be doing the pitching for them. He'll be batting fourth. Batting fifth will be their first baseman, J.D. Bowser. The next batter will be Cohen Peter. He'll be their center fielder. Out at third base will be Levi Banks. Asher Costin will be in left field. And rounding out the order will be Ryder Sloss. He'll be doing the catching, and he'll be number 15. So
on the mound, it'll be Chance. We got to see him pitch a clean fifth inning, I think it was, in our win against Danville the other day.
Yeah.
He came in at the end and
came in and shut him down, yeah.
It was good to see him have a nice, clean inning there. He's had a bit of a struggle this year. An ERA of 4.3 so far. He's walked just as many as he struck out. And he comes out with a first pitch out of the zone for ball 1.
I'm not sure who has the advantage on a cold day like this, the pitcher or the batter.
Well, if the pitcher can feel the ball, then the batter's up there kind of stiff, and you know what it feels like when you don't hit the ball quite right and you get that sting in the hands. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. I hated that when I was a kid.
Oh, I did too. Oh, nice big sweeping curveball. Got him. Good swing and a miss.
Must have missed the count. Is that just strike 2?
Well, I guess. I thought he already had 2 strikes.
Oh, I did too. Get him on this one. Got him anyways.
Eastham throws it down to Sean Dunn down at first base for the out. So
1 up, 1 down. A quick strikeout for Lehman. That'll bring up number 4, Jackson Browning, the second baseman. Called strike. If you can go out there and just throw strikes, that always gives the advantage to the pitcher there.
Yeah, for sure. There's a little blooper out to right field. It's going to get down for a hit.
Jackson gets it in quickly. Hold him at first. And they've got 1 on with 1 away. For the number 3 hitter, Andrew Gillihan. Left-handed hitting shortstop. I'll be interested to see if he throws left-handed. You don't see a whole lot of left-handed shortstops, but not sure what the umpire was signaling there. Was he coughing into his hand, or?
I think he said the pitcher can blow on his hand.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking that's what he was letting both coaches know, that it was going to be okay for the pitcher to blow into his. That's what I induced anyway.
Yeah. They don't want any foreign substances or anything. Pitchers are pretty strict on foul ball out of play. What you can wear and what you can do on the mound. They don't want things that give you an advantage or can distract a batter, or on a day like this, you want to be able to feel your fingers. That's just safety for the batter.
Yeah, and I think it's only maybe 50 degrees today. I'm not even sure it got to 50, but
the thermometer said 50 when I went by one of the banks, but it wasn't a warm 50.
No, it's been cloudy and kind of dreary all day. The sun tries to break out every now and then, but a far cry from the 80 we had out here Monday anyway, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, that ball outside evens the count now at 2-2.
One on, 1 away, and a swing and a miss. He struck out another one.
Well, Weatherbug says it's 48. It feels like 44, so.
Well, it feels like 44. They're not sitting on a metal chair at a baseball game.
No.
That's not how that wind chill works there, because it feels worse than 44. Pickoff move back to first, not in time.
I'll say one thing, these kids from Mount Carmel are tough. They all wore their short sleeve shirts and
Stolen base. Browning heads down to second. Almost looked like Eastham just threw it because that's what you're supposed to do. Like, didn't have a lot of authority on the throw. Line drive. Look at that catch at second.
Second, yep.
There's a good-looking play over there. Landon England plucked that off the ground. Line drive to him. That'll end the inning. We go into the bottom half of the first, 0-0. You're watching Paris Tiger Baseball here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Bottom of the first inning, 0-0 here at Paris High School. The Tigers going to be sending Reed Stuck up to the plate in a moment, followed by Brady Krippus and Chance Lehman in the hole. Ought to be about ready to go here. Lenny, we were talking during the break at the sheer number of short sleeves out there. Mount Carmel came into this game
Totally unprepared.
Oh, that or playing the psychological tougher than you.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know, but like I said, their first baseman and catchers, the only 2 I've seen out there that's got long sleeves on underneath their jerseys.
Foul tip on the first pitch. I was listening to the Red Sox and the Pirates broadcast yesterday, and they were talking about being cold and some of the players going with like 2 or 3 layers. He's got a very long delivery, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He holds that leg kick there for a moment. That'll be a gimmick at first, but I think once the guys get the timing of that down, they'll be ready to come after him. 1-2 the count.
That one skips in the dirt.
2-2. I don't know who was doing the color commentary, but it was a former player, and it might have been a former Red Sox player. And the play-by-play guy asked him, he said, were you able to do all the layers? The other one fouled away, 2-2. And he said, no, not me. He said, I couldn't do all that. He said, the secret? Vaseline. He would slather himself in Vaseline before going out to play.
Oh, hit him in the back.
Stuck, heads down to first. 2 games in a row now he's been plunked. He'd just go in there, slather it up. He said, you just got to close off the pores, and that wouldn't be cold.
Huh.
Slime it all over his ears.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
No, that was a new one for me. Sure, it wasn't fun washing off after the
I'll
game.
bet not.
Oh.
It'd take a ton of hot water to get that stuff off. There's a shot out to right field. That's going way back there. That's going way back there.
One hop to the fence. They're going to send Stuck.
Here comes the throw.
It's down. He's in there.
Oh,
they got him on the way.
They called him out. I think he missed that call.
Coach Tarr's asking about it. Head first dive, and he tagged him way up the line.
Well, they called him out nonetheless, but
good relay throw to the plate. All right, we get home tonight, Lenny. We'll have to replay that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Zoom in on it. Ball 1 on that pitch. So the Tigers with a runner on second, 1 away.
I'm not sure he was out, but nonetheless, the umpire called him out, so that's all that's going to matter. We're not going to change the call from up here. Lehman steps in. He can help his own calls a little bit here.
Takes the first one inside. Second one inside. He's got a 2-0 count. Well, I was sure hoping to see a quick run on the board, and
Well,
as a Mount Carmel team, you want to jump ahead early on. You don't want to try and play catch-up all day. 3-0 the count. Chance hitting .450 on the season. Takes the 3-0 for a strike. Does have 1 homer, 7 RBIs. And pops that one foul. Third base side, giving chase.
oh, the
Couldn't
third
hang on.
baseman drops it.
Had it in his glove.
It's got to be because he's got that one sleeve covered and the
Yep.
other arm's bare. That's got to be the reason.
That's the reason. That's my explanation.
Yep.
You know what I think the reason is? I think the reason anytime they make an error, it's because their pants are too long. That's the problem.
Yep.
Ball 4.
And nobody wears the short pants with the stirrup socks hardly anymore like we used to back in the day.
And you didn't have stirrup socks. You had real stirrups probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they make the socks with a stirrup stripe on it, so you don't have to wear the stirrup tube.
No, we
It's
put
the
the
real
sanitary
thing.
socks on first, the white ones underneath, and then
Yeah.
you put the stirrup socks on over.
2 on for the Tigers. Ball 1 outside. It's unique to baseball, though. It's the only sport where you can look out there and see, yeah, they got the same color jersey on, but after that, there's so much personalization. You don't see it on the football field. Everybody has to look identical. You don't see it on the basketball court. They eject you if you wear a headband the wrong color or something. So baseball, though, long pants, short pants, long sleeve, short sleeve. As long as the colors match, they pretty much let you go.
Yeah, we got the pitch runner on first for the pitcher Lehman.
And we got Curl at the plate, the DH, with a 3-0 count.
Nobody's holding the pinch runner on though, and he's getting a huge lead. Looks like Rigdon down there at first.
I think it is.
Jackson.
Now, if he puts this ball in play, Jackson's rounding second. He's not going to get a chance. Ball 4.
Ball 4, yeah. Didn't give Ethan much of a chance to bat then either, and he's been killing it here the last few games.
Yes, he has. Well, if he wants to walk 2 guys, he picked the right 2 to walk. Lehman and Curl have been hot, so he walks those 2. Now he's in a jam, and boy, that out really comes back to sting now.
Yeah, and the coach calls time. He's going out and talk to his pitcher.
That's going to bring up Landon Ingram, though. He's next due up in the 5-hole. Landon hitting .385 on the season. He's only got a pair of RBIs. He can add to that here. What I like is his walk to strikeout ratio, almost 3-1 in favor of walks. He's got a good eye, shows a lot of patience up there. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. First base playing way short right now. They're up on the grass. Another ball. You mentioned the advantage earlier to pitcher or batter. I think for us right now, the advantage is to the batter. This Mount Carmel pitcher really struggling to find the zone. There he gets a strike.
Yep.
2-1 the count. Mount sets and fires. High for a ball. He's taken the pause out of his leg kick, though. Early on, he would stand there and
Yeah.
hold it. Now it's just one motion, up and into it.
There's a shot.
That's going to score 1, and they're going to go for 2. Yep, no throw. Jackson had the wheels on. He comes around to score, along with Krippus. And the Tigers take a 2-run lead.
Curl couldn't make it to third, though. They kind of got that cutoff throw back in. So now we got runners still at first and second.
Yeah, Curl would have had to have been like stealing or something to make it to third, I think, with that cutoff throw. First pitch, a strike. Sebastian Doherty up at the plate. Runners at first and second with 1 away. Outside for a ball. Give him credit, he had good movement on it. But it moved clear out of the zone. Fouled away. Make the count 1-2. Two on, 1 away for the Tigers. Doherty kind of hacked at that one a little bit, knocked it foul. Stays alive. Doherty still leading the team in RBIs. He's got 13 of them.
Well, a hit here will get him another one.
Big lead out at second. High and inside for ball, 2-2. Just got a piece of that one. The count will stay 2-2. Mount checks the batter. Now the pitch. Outside.
Well, that makes the count full now, so still only 1 out. Fouls that one off out of play.
So pitching out of the stretch here. He's much smoother without that big wind up in the leg kick. And Doherty seeing a lot of pitches up there. And puts this one into play in right field, right at him. The runner going to tag. Nope, they're going to hold. 2 down. Takes us to the number 7 hitter, Jackson Tingley.
I'm surprised Curl didn't tag it second, though, and go to third, because that would have took a long throw from right field to get him at third. I'm not sure what that was.
Umpire having a little chat with him there. I thought he was going to throw to second. And then
Well, I wasn't
brought
sure
it
what.
home.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was doing.
I guess you could spin all the way around if you wanted to, as long as it was one motion and your foot wasn't coming down or stopping. Fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. That'll end the inning. The Tigers leave 2 on. They lead 2-0 at the end of 1. We'll be back with the top of the second right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Top of the second inning, Lehman on the mound for the Tigers.
Should be J.D. Bowser, the first baseman, leading it off. Then it'll be Cohen Peter, the center fielder, and then Levi Banks, the third baseman.
Lehman gave up a hit, but no more in the first inning. Called strike on the outside corner there.
Evens the count at 1-1.
Ooh, good location. Put it right in the same spot. Now a 1-2 pitch, bring it right back in the same thing. Just missed. Not bad though. You've got that call twice. Just leave it. He left it out there, maybe 2 more inches outside. Get him to chase it a little bit.
Get him to chase, or maybe get lucky and get a call.
You got that one. And that wasn't right over the plate. It was tickling the edge of it there. Gave him another strikeout. And we go to the number 6 hitter, Cohen Peter.
Play in center field today.
Man, he is nailing that outside corner.
You might as well stay there if you're going to get the call.
Brought that one inside. Breaking ball didn't break. 1-1 count.
I know if I was umpiring today, it'd be a big strike zone.
There it is again. The Mount Carmel batters are just shaking their heads that they're getting that call, but it's consistent. Same spot every time.
That's all you can ask for as an umpire, is just to be consistent. So.
Swing and a miss. Throw down to first just to confirm. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lehman.
Because if you're up there hitting and you know he's calling whatever it is, if it's low, if he's consistently calling it low, well, you got to adjust your swing. You got to go down there and get that ball. Same as if he's outside, well, you got to crowd the plate a little bit more to be able to reach that outside pitch.
And really, that's all you could ever ask for out of an umpire is just consistency.
Yeah.
Blows another one by him, 0-2.
I know back when I umpired Little League, I had a low strike zone, and before the game even started, I went and told both coaches, I said, guys, I got a low strike zone, and if it's down there, it's going to be a strike. And that's the way I called it.
Just one of those things that it makes the game unique. You know, there's just missed. 1 and 2. I'd like to see that tried in basketball. You know, get the officials out there before the game. All right, guys, this is going to be a foul. Maybe smack somebody, let them know what it sounds like. Slicing down the first base side, it's fair.
It drops in there too. Nobody can
gets
get
it back in a hurry. Cutoff throws not in time.
Stand-up double for third baseman Levi Banks.
That ball just got up there and just kind of hung. It felt like for a long time.
I thought it was a foul when he first hit it. Tingley out there in right field giving it chase, and it landed foul clear out there in that corner. It was right on the line.
And he's playing straight away right field, so he's got a lot of territory to cover towards that foul line.
And still made it really close at second, though. He hit the cutoff man out there perfect.
He actually caught the ball on one hop. 1-1 count now. Asher Costin, the left fielder. He's got a really wide batting stance. Fouls another one away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second.
No attempt to hold the runner out there at second. Nice big lead.
Swing. Must have fouled that one. I didn't hear it, but
just got a piece of it.
Must have, because Eastham didn't come up with the ball, and now he's going back to the backstop to get it, so he had to have fouled it off.
All right, now Lehman's ready to go. 2 away. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Called strike three. So Lehman gives up a hit, strikes out 3 in the second inning. We go into the bottom of the second right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Bottom of the second inning. First pitch in there, breaking ball for a strike. Carter Eastham at the plate. The catcher batting 8th today. Just
Oh,
foul.
man. Turned on that one. Just pulled it a little too much. I thought it was going to be down the line.
So Carter starting at catcher as a freshman. Not easy to do. He is batting 200 on the season. He's got 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Got him.
Oh, boy, he got out of that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Way ahead of it.
Ty King will step in there now. Ty playing left field today for us.
Batting 9th, so he'll be back to the top of the order. Stuck will be on deck. Another breaking ball for a strike.
He's starting to get that pitch in there.
Popped up. Could be playable foul territory for first baseman. Somehow he hung on to
he
it.
stays with it. Makes the catch.
I wish our camera got that wide of an angle. That was a pretty wild catch. Not highlight reel worthy. I mean, it wasn't like jumping over or anything. He just spun around in a circle, laid backwards, and snow coned it. Ball on that pitch. The new batter now, Reed Stuck.
Reed was hit by the pitch first time. There's a line drive out into left field. It's going to get down for a hit.
Boy, the left fielder was playing pretty shallow out there in left, and Reed just one-hopped it to him. Reed only hitting 167 on the season despite 11 runs scored. At some point, they got a fall, and that was a nice shot there. Krippus blasts one into right field. Way back. Another one hop to the fence. They're going to send Stuck all the way from first. Last time they threw him out at home. This time he's in for the score. 3-0 Tigers. Krippus out on second with an RBI double. Now he's been swinging a good bat too.
Yeah, he has here lately. That's back-to-back doubles for him today. And they've both been out there to right field, both up against the fence. So
there's a called strike on the outside. Two-way runner on second now for Lehman. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two. Now he walked his first time up. He's leading the team at 12 walks. The next closest is 8 for Ty King. This time he goes down swinging, though. That'll end the inning. Top of the third up next with the Tigers up 3-0 here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Glading, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
It's the top of the third inning. Got to make a correction on that Lake Ridge spot there. They don't have their 8 and 10:30 service this week, Lenny.
Not this week, no. We'll have a Good Friday service on Friday evening, and then we'll have a 6 o'clock service on Saturday, and then Easter services will be at 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11.
That ought to get everybody in there.
Well, let's hope so.
I don't think we'll be making that 8 o'clock service, but not with two little ones. By the time I get them round up and dressed and ready, and
You might make the 11 o'clock one.
We're shooting for 9:30, which means we might make 11. One ball and 2 strikes.
This should be their catcher, the bottom of the order, Ryder Sloss.
Dribbles this one to third. It's going to be a tough play. Throw it first in time. Well, he got there. Got it quicker there than I thought he would.
Doherty's been doing a good job over at third base. I was kind of wondering this year who was going to pick up the slack, because Pinkston had been anchoring third for years, and he graduated last year, so I thought, man, we're going to be struggling to find a third baseman, but Sebastian's done a good job.
Called strike, 0-1. He has done a good job. I was afraid that ball was going to die in the grass, but it got a little farther out there. Sebastian covered a lot of ground and made a good throw. That pitched low for a ball, 1-1. Good movement on that breaking pitch there for a strike, 1-2. Comes back with a fastball. He tees off on it. It's going to go foul.
Yanks it foul, but it's all the way out to the fence.
And this is Preston Will,
Yep.
the right fielder, back top of the order.
Yeah, their leadoff batter. He struck out his first time up.
He'll step out and call time for a moment. Yep, that one in the dirt. 2-2 the count. That one off Easton's glove. 3-2. I love how baseball players drop a ball and they immediately look at the glove like,
Yeah, what happened?
how did you fail me? Is there a hole? Ground ball to Doherty. Eats him up at a hip, and he's going to have to eat it. He squared up on it, and that thing just jumped up and got him in the hip pocket.
Kind of took a weird hop up off the edge of that grass. I'm going to give him a hit on that.
He sure hit it hard. So a runner on first, one away. Jackson Browning, second baseman. Pickoff move back to first, not in time. Runners go, and he pulls it foul. Big gap over there in left because the runner's trying to run, and Stuck is really shading towards second base to field the throw here. Curveball for a strike.
That's kind of surprising, too. You would think the second baseman would be taken with a right-handed batter up.
He was just pointing to King. Another one fouled away. Dunn giving chase. Not going to get to it, out of play. He was scooting King over towards the foul line a little more. He's aware he's leaving a gap. Ingram playing all the way back on the grass at second.
Yeah, he is.
Even the center fielders shading him to right. One ball, two strikes.
Well, Browning singled last time up. He hit that blooper out there into right, so.
Maybe what they're looking at there. Lehman shook off the first three calls that time. Takes the first one this time. And foul. When I watch a pitcher out there shake off like 2, 3 times, I'm like, how many pitches do you have?
Yeah.
I get up, down, inside, outside. You got some of that going there too, but like you have quite the arsenal if you could shake no that many times. I just remember Little League, it was strike or like backstop.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Fouls another one away. How many times has Preston Will run to second base at this at bat?
That's got to be at least 3 or 4 times anyway.
Still with a 1-2 count, one away. Big lead over at first for Will. Lehman delivers. Check swing back up the middle to Stuck. They're going to get, got him.
Oh, they got him at second, they claim. So
tough call there. The Mount Carmel fans not happy about that call. Where the official was standing, I couldn't see second base. The tie goes to the runner, so he had to have gotten there just ahead of him to get that out.
So on the fielder's choice, that put Browning down at first, and now he steals second on the pass ball. Well, I don't guess he steals it. He just takes second on the pass ball. So it'll bring up their shortstop, number 5, Andrew Gillahan, I guess it is. He struck out his last time up.
Not this time. Line driving to left. 2 hop, and they're going to send him the long throw.
Oh, we might have had him.
It had to have had a really clean relay there to have a shot at him. So the run scores. Mount Carmel on the board now. Paris still up by 2, 3-1. And now they've got a runner on first after the RBI single by Gillihan. This brings up the pitcher, Dakota Mounts.
He lined out to second base his last time up to end the inning.
Misses outside on the first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Runner going, a high throw, a throw down to second, just a little late. Stolen base puts a runner in scoring position now for Mounts. Looking at a 2-0 count. There's a strike. Dog just missed.
Must have.
3-1.
Swing and a miss at that one. Runs the count to full now.
Yep.
2 out, 1 on. See if we can make something happen on this pitch. Fouled it off.
Looking at Mounts' batting stance there, not often you see a guy rest the bat on his shoulder nearly until the ball's there. All the way through the delivery, the bat just laying on his shoulder. Right, deep and playable for Jackson. And Tingley's catch will make it out number 3. Mount Carmel gets a few guys on the base path. They do get 1 run in on an RBI single. It's 3-1 going to the bottom of the third. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Tigers are up 3-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Ethan Curl at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count. Make it a 1-1 count. He watches that one go outside for a ball. Curl hitting .455 on the year. Fouls that one off. Nine RBIs, 10 runs scored. Did a lot of that damage in just a couple games we saw.
Yeah, he's had a hot stick here as of late.
Swings at that one, it gets away. Running down to first, reaches on a strikeout. That'll confuse the casual baseball fan.
Yep.
So if they get a third strike, and they drop the ball or don't catch it, you can run to first. And the catcher was unable to find the ball in time, so we got a base runner on.
I'm still not sure how you actually score it, though, because technically he struck out.
Yep. It is a strikeout. I mean, I think it goes in the pitcher's column as a strikeout.
Strikeout, but then I think it's an error on the catcher giving him first base.
Probably. It depends on whether you call it a wild pitch or a pass ball. If it's a wild pitch, it'd be an error on the pitcher, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think anybody's going to be using our scorebook. He reached on an error. We'll leave it at that. Two balls, no strikes.
Yanked that one foul.
That he did. Out of play. Make the count 2-1 now for Landon. Pretty cloudy day out here. A little breezy, but the sun poking through from time to time. A little sunlight out there now. I'm just thankful for this booth, Lenny, just getting out of the wind.
Yeah.
There's a deep drive into center field. And Curl's going to have to head back to first. Got off the bat pretty well, but then sliced right to the center fielder.
Yeah, he's fighting that wind, too, because the wind's straight out of the north, so it was knocking it down the whole way.
Number 13, Sebastian Doherty, the third baseman up there, without a runner in scoring position. Hasn't happened too often to him this season. Leading the team in RBIs. He's got a runner on first with one away. Strike there. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss for a strike. 1-2. Two and two. The boys have tomorrow off before playing Okaw Valley on Saturday. And there'll be home games Monday and Tuesday next week.
Well, that's good. We'll just leave the equipment set up then.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers will be on the road Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They won't be home till next Friday. That's going to be a base hit into left field. Doherty with a nice line drive. And we've got 2 on with 1 away. That brings Jackson Tingley up. And time being called by the Aces.
Okay. Well, while we're doing that, Greg and Sherry sent me a text that I think I inverted the Lake Ridge services there. I think the Good Friday service is at 6. The Saturday service is at 5. And then the Sunday services are 8, 9:30, and 11. So kudos there to Greg and Sherry for catching that. I think I inverted it. I think I had it the other way around. I think I had the Saturday service at 6 and the Good Friday service at 5. I'm good at that, mixing things up. So.
Well, that's one of the benefits of local broadcast. I can't count the number of times we've gotten text messages or people run up to the booth, let us know what's going on.
Or let us know that we're not getting out.
Or there's a mistake. They can't hear us or can't see us or whatever the problem may be because we don't get the luxury of watching the broadcast while we're doing it. I've mentioned I was cold before. I've had people bring us hot chocolate up in the booth. One time I was keeping the scorebook and I mentioned my pencil broke. So there was a little kid watching his sister's softball game. And Mars, I think it was Tucker, he finished his homework and brought me his pencil so I could finish my scorebook.
There you go.
They were listening to the game like in the car or something out by center field when they were still playing out at the American Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So brought me a pencil. So the pitching change we'll put I thought it might have been a number 3. Now he was already pitching. That was Mounts. Now he's got to tuck his necklace in. There we go.
Well, we're gonna, like you said, we're gonna have to wait till he turns backwards because I don't see any numbers on the front.
5. Gillahan, maybe the shortstop coming up to pitch. That's what I think it is. Tingley takes a ball on the first pitch. There's a called strike. That one's out for a ball, 2-1.
It is 5.
Jackson Browning, the second baseman, has gone over to shortstop. There's another pitch out of the zone, 3-1. Just got the call. I can't say he just got the plate, but he got the call. Full count, 3-2.
Well, he's called that all day for us. So.
Yes, he has. Chopper back to the pitcher. He's going to check runners, throw it over to first to get 1. And that puts runners at second and third. Puts Curl over at third base.
Yep.
And
Doherty goes down to second.
And the batter now, Carter Eastham.
I thought when he fielded that cleanly, he stopped and checked the runner. When Curl stopped, I thought, well, he's going to flip it to third and catch somebody in a rundown. But then he wiveted it all the way back around and just went ahead and threw the first base and got the out. So,
And they'd have had a force at third, so I figured they'd just take it. 1-1 after the foul. 2 on and 2 away. Easton fouls it straight up and back out of play. Move the count to 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2.
ooh, foul tip that one.
Just barely.
Yeah, nailed the catcher pretty good though. So I like this home plate umpire. He kicks some dirt on the plate. Now he's going to get his broom out and sweep it off. So
Yeah, he's like, oh, my bad.
yeah.
I'll clean that up for you.
I'm going to let this catcher have a minute or two to shake that off a little bit, because those foul balls on a day like today are definitely going to sting, and that's going to hurt.
You got shin guard, you got chest guard. You don't have a guard on the inside of the thigh, you know, or the inside of the calf, or the little soft tissue places. Called strike 3. That's the end of the inning. The first time the Tigers don't score today. They lead 3-1 going into the top of the fourth. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Top of the fourth inning here at Paris High School. The Tigers up 3-1.
Nathan Trapp just ran out to left or right field this inning to play right for us. So taking over out there for Tingley. I didn't see any other changes, so
May not see a lot of changes in a game this close. I know Coach is playing a lot of young guys to begin with, so he likes to rotate them a little bit and get as much experience out there as he can. That being said, given how young this team is in places, the defense has been pretty solid this year.
It has been good, yeah. Well,
Far from perfect, but
we started a freshman on the mound the other day in Gabe Roush. We got a freshman catching. We got a freshman down at first base, so that says a lot for our depth and how many years this team's still going to be good.
1-1 count. Got the call again.
This is number 30, J.D. Bowser, their first baseman, stepping in. He struck out his last time up.
Fouls that one away. Count stays 1-2.
Nice curve, but just stayed a little high.
Yep, doesn't get it. 2-2 count.
Swing and a miss, got him there.
Rung him up. Already leading the team with 16 strikeouts. He's added several more today.
Well, let's see. How many has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 6 today. And there's a swing and a miss on that one.
Well, Chance came in on the season 0-3 as a record. Here's a rough stat for him, Lenny. He's given up 14 runs in his 11 innings. There's another one fouled away. 0-2 count. Only 7 of them earned.
Wow.
So he's been the benefactor of some rough defense out there. It's cost him some tough situations. He's got a ERA of 4.3. That should drop a little here, giving up 1 run over 3 innings.
Skips that one in the dirt all the way to the backstop.
Move the count to 1-2. Not a bad looking pitch there.
No, it wasn't.
Can't quite hit the zone. 2-2.
Stays up high. Runs the count full now. Oh.
Walked him.
Brings up third baseman, number 34, Levi Banks. He doubled his first time up.
He'll get a runner on first with a 1 away. Runner's going. The throw gets back to the backstop, so another free pass down to first.
All right, so Peters takes second on the pass ball.
Outside there. 2-0. Now, this is the first inning so far. Lehman hasn't had his control, Lenny.
Yeah, as I say, he's into the 4th inning now, so maybe he's running out of gas a little bit, trying to maybe overthrow a little bit. Walks him on 4 straight pitches.
He's wanting Eastham to go out. So they're going to have a little conference on the mound.
Coach Tarr's coming out.
I haven't seen anybody warming up down there or anything.
I haven't yet, so.
I think it's a matter of, hey, the tying run's on base right now. We haven't been in this situation all day. Let's make sure everybody's on the same page. Runners at first and second. We've got 1 away. You just want to make sure the defense knows where everybody's at and get that force out. If you can't get the lead runner, tag the base, get the closest out. Let's get 2. Always feel bad for the outfielders.
Yeah. everybody else gets to come in and get to be part of the meeting. And
They just go talk to each
just,
other.
Yeah, they're just out there by themselves.
Muscled up on that one, but it's up out of the zone for a ball. 1-0.
This will be Asher Costin, their left fielder. He struck out his first time up. Skips that one up there in the dirt again. Good block by Eastham. Still nobody warming up, though, down in the bullpen.
They hadn't thrown a strike in like 9-10 pitches here.
That one's wide as well. 3-0.
Now we got some guys going down to warm up. It's like Cody Crampton's heading down there to throw a few. And it's a good thing because he walked him on 4 straight pitches again.
Well, that's 3 walks in a row. Back to back to back. And the bases are full. No place to put this guy.
Courtesy runner out there at second coming in. That's Landon Johnson, number 7. He hadn't played today. Didn't have a shirt tucked in yet, so he's out on second base trying to get dressed.
This brings up.
What do you want to bet he's a freshman?
Yeah, could be. Brings up their catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss. He grounded out to third his last time up.
And this is high on that one, 1-0. There's a strike. Threw a breaking ball right in the zone. 1-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
All right, 1-2. Now he's feeling it.
Fouled that one off.
Got a piece of it. Well, sometimes, Lenny, I think pitching is just so much about momentum. It's rhythm. And something little just gets you out of sync.
Well, he's back to the windup now, too, instead of pitching from the stretch. So.
Got him. Big pitch there. That's a big strikeout.
Makes 2 outs now. Bases are still full. But we're back to the top of the lineup. Preston Will.
He reached his last time up.
Yep, on a single out the right field.
Because he ran to second 4 or 5 times.
Fouled that one off.
0-1 the count. Defense playing pretty deep here in the field. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Nice pitch. 0-2. You can tell when a guy swings and the bat's not in sync with the feet and the head, and they just got fooled. He was all out of sync on that one. 0-2 the count. Here's a big pitch. Bases loaded. 2 away.
Oh.
That was a good pitch just off the plate. Count goes 1-2.
Got him.
Nice. Lehman pitches himself into a jam and then pitches himself right back out of it. Walks 3 in a row, strikes him out back-to-back to end the inning. Paris still up 3-1 going in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading it off for the Tigers, number 4, Ty King.
He popped out to the first baseman on the foul ball last time up.
And he's going to hit this one foul, out of play down the third base side.
No,
he got to it.
he
hit
made
the fence. Ball's on the ground.
I think he caught it till he hit the fence, and then
Stays alive.
wow.
I did not think he was going to get to it. The third baseman chased it all the way down to the bullpen. Had it in the glove, like you said, hit the fence and dropped it. Foul away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh.
Went fishing after that one.
Yes, he did.
Back to the top of the lineup now with Reed stuck.
That one inside for a ball, 1-0. Lenny, we were looking down that third base line at the little pods they have setting up now that
Yep.
look like they're ice fishing. Keep them out of the wind. There's a little blooper to center field. That's down for a hit.
Yep, it is. Reed's back-to-back singles.
We got a runner on first with 1 away. Talking about, I want to see what happens when they line drive a foul over there. See if they flinch and dodge and tip over the little pod. I also want to know what happens if these windy days like this, if they've got to go to the bathroom. By the time they get back, their pod may not be there anymore. We may just see one of these days rolling out down the fence there in center field.
It's possible.
1 ball, no strikes.
Krippus is up. He's had back-to-back doubles. Got an RBI.
Takes that one inside, 2-0. You know he's done well because the right fielder and center fielder have backed up. They're really respecting his power to right center field. Pickoff move, not in time.
Fouled that one back over our head.
2 balls, 1 strike. Earlier I mentioned Dakota Mounts and how he lays his bat on his shoulder the whole time. Krippus is like tomahawk chopping the whole time. He's just chomping at the bit. He is ready to swing. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, that bat is definitely moving constantly.
He's only walked twice. He likes to swing the bat. Laid off of that one. First strike. Full count. 3-2. But he doesn't miss when he does swing. Only striking out 3 times on the season. Good eye. Makes good contact. Good lead over at first now. 1 away. Pops it foul on the first base side towards the fence, out of play. The Lady Tigers have called it quits behind us. They got their practice time in. They're going to head home and warm up.
I'll bet, yeah. Swing and a miss.
Stolen base.
Stuck goes ahead and takes second on the strikeout.
So both strikeouts in this inning, though, have been gimmies by the Paris batters, swinging at pitches way up in the eyeballs.
Brings up the pitcher now, Chance Lehman.
Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, 2 away. He's got a runner on second. Runner's heading down to third. Good scoring position now. Stuck down at third. Base hit will bring a run in. I don't like just being up 2. We need some more.
Yeah. Whoa!
Almost got him.
I thought the last one almost did, and that one was closer than the last one.
Check swing.
3-0.
They're going to appeal to the second base umpire there. He says he did not swing. Ball. Oh, strike. He fooled me. Now the 3-1 pitch. Yeah, I walked him. Runners at the corners. As soon as he reaches, we'll have a courtesy runner.
More than likely. Yep.
Jackson Rigdon coming in to run for him again.
And our designated hitter, Ethan Curl, stepping in. Ethan's been pretty quiet today. Walked, technically struck out, reached first though on the drop by the catcher. Made it all the way to third before the inning ended.
He's got a 1-1 count now with runners at the corners, 2 away.
Pulled that one foul down the third base line.
Bring the count to 1-2.
Whoa.
Did you see that lead out at second?
Rigdon just took off as soon as the pitcher started his windup. And
He was halfway to second before he even threw the ball.
And the ball went clear back behind Curl.
That goes as a wild pitch instead of a stolen base, I guess, but he stole half of it before he threw it. Here's a 3-2 pitch now.
Ball 4.
Bases loaded. Bring up Landon Ingram, and now we got discussion from the Mount Carmel coach. He wants to have a little chat with the umpire. He didn't make any changes anywhere.
No,
so
I didn't. I was just say I didn't see anything change. So
all right, bases loaded, 2 away. First pitch, fly ball out to left field, and that's out number 3. No runs scored in the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Paris 3, Mount Carmel 1, here on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
It's the top of the 5th inning. Tigers up 3-1. Chance Lehman still on the mound for Paris, so they were warming Crampton up at the end of the last inning, but then Lehman came back and struck out 2 in a row. And they're going to come back out with him. Hopper to third. Throw to first in time. That stretch over there by Dunn at first base.
Sean's plays a good first base.
It wasn't a terrible throw, but Dunn had to reach for it. I get nervous anytime they pat the glove at short or third.
Mm-hmm.
They come up and hop and they pat the glove a couple times. Just throw the ball. You're making me nervous. So,
2-0.
Yeah, quick first out and then come back with 2 pitches. Not close.
Shortstop. Well, he ain't shortstop now. I think he's doing the pitching actually now.
Yep.
Andrew Gillum.
Swings and fouls it away. 2-1.
Anyway, he started the game at short. Now he's pitching, so.
That one makes it back to the backstop. 3-1. I think that's pretty common in high school, though. Your best athlete a lot of time ends up playing short or center field. And there, a lot of times end up being one of your pitchers as well. Pop fly, left field. Should be a routine play out there. It is for King. 2 away. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Dakota Mounts.
Like I said, he started out on the mound. And then he went to second base. The second baseman went over to short. So
hits the deck there. That pitch up high in the zone, or up high out of the zone. 1-0 the count. Center field going to shift over to him a little bit there. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Well, first time up, he lined out to second base. Second time up, he flew out to right field. It was out more into right center, but Nathan Trapp's out there, and right now he's way over on the line now. So
yeah, he is. That one's fouled away. Evens the count at 2-2.
swing and a miss, got him.
3 up, 3 down. No score in the top of this 5th. Paris leads 3-1 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schaffmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
Leading it off here in the bottom of the 5th inning, it's going to be Sebastian Doherty.
Strike one.
Strike two.
Well, he singled last time up.
Pop fly, center field, out number 1. Did you see the catcher that time? He just stood up.
I did not.
He knew that pitch was going to be high. Doherty swung at it, even though it was high. Popped it up into center field. One away. Outside for a ball. Jackson Tingley, the batter.
Well, last inning, Nathan Trapp was out there in right field for Tingley, but Tingley's still batting.
Swing and a miss there. 1-1 the count. There's a called strike. 1-2. Tingley batting .235 on the season. And he's going to add to that with a ground ball on the left. Carter Eastham coming up with a runner on first and one away. Swing and a miss at that one. Up in the eyeballs. No ball, one strike.
Fouled that one back to us.
Make the count 0-2. Ty King on deck, and then back to the top of the order. Reed Stuck in the hole. Short lead over at first for Tingley. Good eye on that one. Move the count to 1-2. See, the catcher just stood up again.
Stood up again.
Called strike 3.
Huh. Kind of dekes the batter a little bit.
A little bit. I'm not sure how the umpire can see if it's in the zone when you're standing in front of him, but he kind of dropped back down. First baseman holding Jackson at first. That one down in the dirt. 1-0 the count. King at bat.
Swing and a miss.
The 1-1. Still short lead over at first. Chopper to short. Throw to first, not in time.
Not going to be in time, no way.
He beat that by a mile down there. Not tearing the cover off the ball, but we're getting on base. Top of the order, Reed Stuck. He's had a pair of singles.
Yeah, he's got a couple hits today, scored a run.
Takes that one out of the zone for a ball. 1-0 the count. Another slow roller. This
Yeah.
could be fielded by the third baseman. That's trouble at first. He's safe.
Safe.
Base is loaded. That brings up Krippus. Center fielder heading back. Who's got the whistle out there?
I'm not sure.
First pitch in there for a
First
strike.
Well, Brady opened up the game with back-to-back doubles. His first two at bat, scored a run. Yanks that one in deep in the hole to short, and he's going to beat that out.
Infield single scores one. The runner's going to head from third. They're sleeping. Give him an RBI and then a score on the sleep there, the nap there by the first baseman. 2 runs in. Those insurance runs we wanted.
Yeah, there we go. We got them.
3 infield singles in a row. Lehman a big swing and a miss for strike 1. He'll inherit runners at first and second. With 2 away, now an 0-1 count. Poked at one there. Foul. 0-2 the count. Let that one go outside. 1-2. 5-run advantage right now for the Tigers. 4-run advantage. 5-1 the score. That one outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. Ethan Curl on deck. Landon Ingram in the hole for the Tigers. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Outside. Ball 3.
And he walks again.
Trying to keep the ball away from Lehman in that situation. Jackson Rigdon coming in to run for him now.
Well, that loads the bases again.
We'll bring in our DH, Ethan Curl.
Fouled that one off.
You think if they foul one off, they could stick it in the concrete there of that pavilion there? They just poured back there. Would you leave it? You got to leave the dent there.
Yeah.
Maybe have the player sign his name next to it. That'd be great.
I imagine it's hard enough by now, though. I don't know when they actually poured it. But that would have been a cold job today.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Big cut at that one. 1-2 the count.
One out there in the gap would go a long way to blowing this game open, though.
Yes, it would.
Oh,
Comes up short, though. Strikes out with the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 6th. Paris up 5-1. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. Tigers have looked pretty good today.
Not bad. We've had several opportunities to really blow this game open, and we still got a 5-1 lead. But
change on the mound as Lehman went over to first base and Cody Crampton comes in.
He'll be facing J.D. Bowser, Cohen Peters, and Levi Banks.
Got a quick 1-1 count. That one fouled away, 1-2. Crampton's got an ERA at 2.54 on the season. strikeout to walks. He's got 8 strikeouts to 5 walks. Giving up 7 runs this year, only 4 of them earned.
Fouled that one off. 2-2 the count now.
He's got a record of 2-0 on the season. Just missed on that one, 3-2. Another foul.
Back out of play. Heads up, tennis players. That hops a fence and gets over into the tennis courts, I think.
Another foul. Well, Cody works pretty quick out there. That's going to be a hit into right
it is.
field.
That's going to get down.
A long single. And now they've got a runner on for the number 6 hitter. Number 1, Cohen Peter, the center fielder.
Struck out his first time and walked his second time. Made it all the way to third. Got a huge lead. Just did get back in there.
You called it, though. He was way out there at the edge of that little circle in the grass.
Not quite so big this time.
Nice pitch there. Curveball for a strike. And a little easier that time. He's definitely cut that lead off down about a stride.
Fouled that one off. No balls, 2 strikes.
Fooled him on the curve there again. Just able to make contact and foul it off a bit. 0-2. Oh, he wanted to chase it.
He did.
Let it go for a ball. 1-2. That took a lot of restraint.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Easton framed it. He held that there for a moment.
Yeah, must have been high, I guess. I don't know. It looked good from here.
2-2 the count. And fouled out of play.
Still 2-2. Bowser still dancing around down there at first. Still nobody out. Oh, really close that time.
Normally I don't think much about the pickoff throws, but these have been really close. Popped up, shallow right field. That's Nathan Trapp still out there in right.
He's out there in right, made the catch.
Good communication there because he or Ingram could have had a crack at it.
Ingram called for it first, but the outfielder called him off and took it, which that's the way you're supposed to do.
A lot easier to catch it coming in than it is going back.
For sure.
One away. Runner on first. And he's going, and it's fouled away.
So you wonder if they had to hit and run on that time, or
He was just going. I don't know, but he's bound determined to steal second. Curveball chopped over to first. He's going to Lehman take it unassisted. The runner gets down to second. 2 down. Tigers up 5-1, scoring 2 runs, bottom of the first. They got 1 in the second and 2 in the fifth. We gave up 1 run in the third inning.
Asher Costin, the left fielder, steps in there, number 11. He struck out in the second, and he walked in the fourth. Fouled that one off.
Make the count 1-1. Outside of the zone for a ball. Here's a 2-1 pitch. That's going to be a ball. 3-1.
And Bowser's still getting a big lead down there at second.
Tigers have tomorrow off. Should be 61 and sunny for their game on Saturday. Be a little nicer weather. And he walked him.
Is it an away game?
That's the one at Okaw Valley.
Okay, I was going to say, because I got to work Saturday if it's a home game.
Nope, their next home game will be Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Oblong, Palestine, Hudsonville. They got to play them all at once on Monday. And then Arthur on Tuesday. Time called out on the mound by the Tigers. Five-run lead. They do have 2 on base. You can watch one of these leads disappear in a hurry, so just make sure everybody's where they need to be here.
Yeah, we have 2 on, 2 out. And the number 9 hitter stepping in. Actually, hey, they got a pinch hitter batting for him. That's
That
number
they do.
4.
Jesse Hinderleiter. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, Cody, come get him on this pitch right here. Just send him home. That's
Got
a
him.
curve.
Yep, he's done.
Got him looking at one there for out number 3. 5-1 the score. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes, whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom.
Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
One pitch and one out here to start off the 6th inning. Landon Ingram takes the first pitch into shallow center field for out number 1.
Bring up third baseman Sebastian Daugherty.
Takes first pitch, first strike 1.
On the day, Sebastian flew out to right his first time up, singled into third, and flew out to center.
Then gets hit by a pitch. Coach is going to check him out there on first, see if he brings a runner in for him.
He's holding that arm pretty good.
Jackson Rigdon coming in to run.
I wasn't sure if he could do that or not because he's already ran twice for the pitcher when
Yep.
Lehman was pitching, so
I don't pretend to understand it.
I don't get it either.
We've got a pitching change for Mount Carmel, though. Number 34, Levi Banks, the third baseman, coming over to pitch. It should be mandatory. They have numbers on the front of their jersey,
Well, you would think.
at least for us. Makes it tricky, but I do know that 34 is definitely the pitcher, Levi Banks, so he's been playing third base today. They started off with Mounts and then went to Gillahan. Now on their third pitcher. It looks like Mounts is still there. He's standing behind him. He's got the pink things on his wrist.
Mm-hmm. See where he's going to go.
He may leave short then with Gillahan going back over there, I would think.
I'd say they're all going to stay in the infield somewhere. It's just a matter of who goes where.
Shortstop's going to be Gillahan, number 5. He's going back over there. It looks like Mounts going to go over and play
to
third.
Third now. Number 4 is still at second base. So.
And that leaves Bowser still down there, manning first. One away, a runner up first, showing bunt, pulls back.
This is Nathan Trapp now. He's going to be pinch hitting for Tingley. He's been playing right field the last couple innings. So.
Takes that one out of the zone, so he's got a 1-1 count. See what kind of a lead Jackson gets over there at first. He likes to run.
Takes that curveball in there for a strike 2.
I kept waiting for it to break a little more. It finally got in the zone. Ground ball up the middle, gets by the pitcher, They're going to get the force out at second. 2 away. The batter, Carter Eastham. Lets that one go outside for a ball. 1-0. This could be the last at-bat for the Tigers today if they take care of business here in the top of the 7th. Carter hacks at it. Self-defense there. Puts it foul. He's got a 1-1 count.
Trapp scurries back to first base. Swing and a miss.
And standing up at second is Trapp. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, runner on second now for Carter Eastham.
That one skips away. Trapp's going to scurry into third now.
He's done a lot of scurrying this time, Matt. Now he stands at third. 2-2 the count. Three and two.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
That's the end of the inning for the Tigers. Top of the 7th coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Top the lineup for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces as Preston Will steps in. He struck out, singled, and struck out.
Let's see if he can do that again for us. Paris up by 4 with a 5-1 advantage.
Foul that one off right back here to the screen. Strike one. 3 up, 3 down would be nice.
Yes, it would. Put this one in the books.
There's another foul back out of play. Crampton still on the hill for the Tigers. He came in last inning for Lehman, so hopefully he can get the save. There's another foul back here off the screen.
So to get a save, you have to face enough batters to win the game. So they come in at ninth, or there's a strikeout.
Striking.
Come in the ninth inning, you've got to face at least. You have to have a like a 3-run lead or less to qualify for the save. So if we're up 4, and he's faced at least 6 outs, would that qualify him for a 2-inning save? That's when they lose me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because it's more than the 3 runs, but he's faced enough batters, so.
There's a shot to short. Stuck over, clean.
About that dig over there.
Lehman over there at first digs that one out for him, so that'll go 6-3 for the put out. One more out, and this game will be history. Andrew Gillum steps in there now. He struck out in the first, singled in the third, and flew out to left in the 5th.
He takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Up high out of the zone, 1-1. The Tigers sit at 4-4 on the season. They'd love to get above 500 here.
Fouled that one off out of play.
And now the count 1-2. 1 strike and 1 out away from a W.
Oh!
Didn't get it.
Looked good from here.
You see the grin on Crampton's face after he didn't get that call? Oh, he wanted that one.
Yeah, I thought he had it. There's another shot to short. Stuck, picks it up, and they got him.
We had to rifle that one over. He's got some wheels on him. The Tigers get the win 5-1. And they move above 500 on the season now. That will put them at 5-4 overall. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and look at some post-game stats and talk to Coach Tar here in just a few moments. You're watching Paris Tiger Baseball here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young. Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. The final score 5-1. The Tigers jumped out in the first inning with a 2-0 lead, scored another one in the third. They go ahead 3-0. Mount Carmel got one in the third inning, so it was 3-1. We got two more. Bottom of the fifth, some insurance runs to make it 5-1. And the Aces just never really got going against the Tiger pitching today.
No, they didn't. England started on the hill for us, or not England, Lehman started on the hill for us. Went 3 really solid innings. Then he struggled a little bit, but then he finished it out okay. And then Crampton came in, finished out the last 2 innings. So Tigers get the win, move the record to 5 wins and 4 losses now. And run down some stats for you real quick before Coach Tarr gets up here. Reed Stuck, 3 for 4, 1 run. Brady Krippus, 3 for 4, 1 run and 2 RBIs. Chance Lehman, he had 3 walks and a run. Ethan Curl, the DH, had 2 walks and 2 Ks. Landon Ingram, he was 1 for 4 and 2 RBIs. Sebastian Doherty was 1 for 4. Jackson Tingley was 1 for 4 and scored a run. Carter Easton was 0 for 4. And Ty King was 1 for 3 and scored a run. So, pretty good outing today for the boys.
That it was. We're being joined now by Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr.
Hey, Lenny, not a good day. Great day for the boys, man.
It was a great day.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. We're up over 500 now.
Hey, heck yeah, man. Got off to the LIC on the right foot here. Proud of the guys. Chance threw great. Cody came in behind him. But it's a little bit of everything, man. Like, you know, I'm really proud of the guys. We came out hitting the ball, you know. Stuck, you know, got thrown off the plate there, but I kind of felt like we should have one more run. But besides that, I was really proud of the fifth, right? Like, we got, you know, trying to think who we got here. Tingley got us going with the base hit. Ty King infield single. Reed Stuck put the ball in play. I mean, just those things, you know. Just we didn't really necessarily knock the ball around the yard. Just put it in play.
We got like 3 infield singles in a row in that inning, or 4 or something.
Yeah.
And then the just a great base running. They had the bobble there at first. You catch the first baseman just sleeping just a second.
Yeah.
And we were around third, and we were already scoring. Those 2 runs, those could have been huge down the stretch.
Huge. Those are what we call take the stress off Coach Tarr runs, man. I mean, no, but listen, man, I'm proud as heck of these guys. You know, Brady Krippus came out of the gate 3 hits. I mean, he was smoking the ball today to the opposite field. So
you know you're batting good when you get up to the plate and the outfielders just start heading to the, they just start heading to the fence.
Yeah, man, he was great. Just proud of the guys, man. You know, I think this kind of proves we can play with, you know, when we got our dudes on the mound, you know, we can play with anybody. So, I mean, there's going to be ups and downs, but
let's talk about Chance there for a second.
Just
he pitched a great game. He runs into a hiccup there in like the 4th inning. He walks like 3 batters.
Yeah.
You've got Cody warming up down there in the bullpen.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and strikes the rest and gets himself out of the same jam, and then looked okay coming out the next inning. So
yeah, BJ, that's a really, really good point in the game. And that's one of those things as a coach that you leave him out there when they're a senior, right? Maybe a freshman, sophomore, even a junior. You may get him out of the game there. But in that was the turning point in the game, in my opinion. He'd walked and he was all over the place, and it was his game to figure out. I kind of felt that way, at least. Like, hey, buddy, he's been on the bottom end or the back end of a couple losses this year that we played bad. In that instance, that's not coaching. That's just saying, hey, that's all on him. It's your ball, it's your game. Figure it out. And he was pretty dominant there at the end, man.
Noticed the stats. He'd given up like 14 runs this year, but only 7 had been earned.
Yeah, we haven't played good behind him, and he's taken a few losses that I don't feel like he's really deserved. But that's baseball. It's a team sport, and but man, looking through here, what's he got? 5, 6, 7,
and he was
8.
dialed in on that outside corner there early on in the game.
9 Ks. Golly, he was phenomenal, man. So yeah, I just that's chance, man. That's what when he today with the breaking ball for a strike and pounding the outside corner, and awfully proud of him. He deserves a couple days of rest. We got to go to Ocala Valley, play a doubleheader. With these pitch count rules, guys. Before we always, when we went back in the Apollo days, there was always Saturday doubleheaders.
Yep.
And and now you start looking at your pitch counts and stuff, and you start to think to yourself, how did we ever do that, right? Like, and because we get to the point now where it's like, okay, Chance can't throw until Wednesday, or Cody may not be able to throw until a certain day, and it's. We're going to run a little thin on Saturday in pitching, but we have guys that are ready and capable. Got a couple guys in the bullpen right now. If you look, I told them they need to get out and throw because they're going to pitch on Saturday. So, but again, tickled to death, proud of them. Heck, I tell you what, guys, that's the best win we've had this year.
You'd referred earlier this year about the defense being a little rough. We got some young kids out there.
Yeah.
They've looked pretty sharp lately. Even Sean Dunn digging some balls out of the dirt over at first. And
what we're trying to do is get the kids in positions that they can really be successful in. For example, Landon Ingram's an unbelievable second baseman. He's got hands. He knows the game. He's savvy. And I wanted to play catcher because we obviously losing Kohlmeyer after graduation. And then I felt like maybe when bringing him out of the middle of the infield, it hurt us as a team. We weren't as good at second. So, trying to put him out there at second, leave Carter. Hey, Carter's learning. Doing a really good job behind the dish for us. Dunn, I'd like to get him a couple more swings. I've been DHing for him, but Dunn's phenomenal at first base, man. I'm telling you, this kid's got an unbelievable glove. Just is whatever. I was like, Dunn, hey, Chance is going to go to first after he comes out of the game. If he comes out of the game early, get your stuff and go to JV. Not a demotion, just, hey, I want him to bat, I want him to play. I don't want him sitting on the bench. So as a freshman, he's been phenomenal. We're just trying to put the pieces together. I think that's kind of what we're trying to do with, Tingley. We may put Trap out there for defense. Tingley's been hitting the ball. Likewise, just trying to put kids in successful situations. And it's a puzzle, man.
It is. You got a lot of fun pieces to work with out there, and we still got a lot of season to go. So
yeah, heck yeah, man. We'll enjoy this one tonight, though. I promise you that. This is one that we were hungry to go get, and we've been looking forward to this one. And like I said, this is one we'll enjoy tonight.
All right, Coach. Well, again, congratulations and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Hey, and have a good Easter if I don't see you guys.
Yes, you too.
Thank you.
That's Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr checking in with us in the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. Lenny, any final thoughts before we head home?
No, I think that'll pretty well wrap it up. Coach hit on just about everything I was going to say. We had a lot of young guys out there, Dunn playing first and Carter catching, but, they did the job.
Yep.
So,
get the LIC conference win.
And beat a tough Mount Carmel team that, normally they're right there battling for the top of the conference. And
that just helps your reputation.
Yeah.
Now the next team you play in the conference is going to be like, hey, they beat Mount Carmel.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to respect you a little more going into the game. They're not going to take you for granted now. Well, I want to thank all the sponsors for making this broadcast possible tonight and for everybody that listened and watched. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant, and you've been watching Paris Tiger Baseball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.